Good evening, everyone. The file of 13-year-old Abigail Estrada sits in the records department at the Harlingen Police Department tonight. The man who pled no contest to the charges related to her disappearance and murder is on his way to serving an 18-year prison sentence. Ruben Torres changed his plea in court yesterday during the second day of trial. Abigail was last seen alive in June of 2007. Investigators at the Harlingen Police Department tell Channel 5's Michael Scott the trial is over. Abigail is not forgotten. Michael's in our studio with more.
Oscar, right now the case is closed. That could change if new leads come in.
The case remains a mystery. Nearly a decade of following leads, interviewing witnesses, and digging up evidence led to Ruben Torres' sentence.
Every tip that was received here, we followed up on it.
Deputy Chief Hector Leal works in criminal investigations at the Harlingen Police Department. He knows Abigail's file well. Leal says 10 detectives worked on Abigail's case. She disappeared 10 years ago.
She was a juvenile, and the feeling that I'm sure that her family has as to trying to get this case solved means a lot to me and to everybody here at the police department.
The last tip came into the Harlingen Police Department in early 2016. They worked alongside the Cameron County District Attorney's Office. Abigail was last seen with Torres in June of 2007 before she went missing. The two were in a relationship at the time of her disappearance. Torres was 16. It's believed Torres killed Abigail because she was a witness in a drive-by shooting in which Torres was involved. The accused man took a deal with the state yesterday. It happened before the start of his second day at trial. He pled no contest. That means he's not admitting or denying to what happened to Abigail.
A lot of detectives, a lot of police officers, a lot of people put time into this investigation, and I think they did the best they could, and that's why this was the outcome.
Her body never recovered. It's still out there somewhere. It's the final piece. Investigators will rely on the public to connect them to the missing piece of this investigation to find out where Abigail's body is and bring her home.
And if anyone has information, Harlingen PD is and always will be taking tips on this case. That number to call them is 428-8477. Reporting in the studio tonight, Michael Scott, Channel 5 News at 6.